I'm Liba Vaynberg, and my play is called The Matriarchs. The plot, and this was something that the O'Neill office actually helped me improve on with my little blurb, the sort of elevator pitch for the play. But the plot is it's about six friends, and it sort of charts their journey from the beginning of their womanhood, which in this play that has a Jewish lens is after their bat mitzvah, all the way through sort of the questions of faith and fertility and all the different kinds of challenges they have to face in those arenas. I was at a Shabbos lunch and I overheard this wonderful woman who's friends with my partner teaching a Talmud lesson to a bunch of teenage girls. And I realized that I had heard this kind of discourse only in male-dominated spaces. And it was incredible to hear these really fierce teenagers fight over both huge questions of legal code and scripture, but also would devolve into things like, if I gave you $1 million, would you poop on a TV show? And if you lose, you don't get any money. But if you get second place, you get $100,000. And everybody was like, well, what does second place mean? It was very Talmudic. Do you have to fully poop or not poop? It was just hilarious, basically, but also really moving to see that they were engaging with it on a very high level. And I just never heard that in a female-dominated space before, and I loved it. And this piece actually was born with the Civilians R&D group. So there's a lot of research, there's a lot of interviews with women who have struggled with fertility or family or faith, of a variety of stripes and backgrounds, and not all Jewish. It's not, a woman's body is not just a Jewish question. I think it's a universal question. The O'Neill has this ability to be a place where you can just focus on development, which is incredibly important and rare. And they only choose plays that are not already slated for production. And that actually feels incredibly crucial to me as part of the mission, because the point is to start elevating work that hasn't necessarily been immediately snatched up already, but that deserves consideration and respect and attention. Here, there's a sense of you're part of this legacy of there are these plaques on the walls, and they have August Wilson and Eugene O'Neill and all these different playwrights that you sort of realize, as our artistic director, Amelia Ben-Susan, was saying, that you're building a cathedral of new work. It's not just about you, you're actually part of a really long lineage. It's incredible to be at the National Playwrights Conference. I will say I kind of don't believe it. I've applied so many times, I've never even been a semifinalist. So for me, it was kind of crazy, because when I found out that I was a semifinalist, I was like, great, I can finally say that the O'Neills said something nice about me. And then to have the play pass all the way through, it's really beautiful. And it also sort of lets me feel here this can just be about the work on this particular play in this particular moment. And the goal is the process. There's no product.